Good morning. Today we are about 5 seconds left until the opening bell. So about 5 seconds in, and here we are. Amazon's off to a great start. They're up by almost 1% of the day. Gradually going up, probably because of the stock squeeze. I'm sorry, the I can't think. The stock split. Oh man, I'm tired. So let's see. I have not made a watch list, so that's unfortunate. I'm going through looking to see, is there anything moving? So Indo's shot up pretty high, pretty quickly. Shot up 23%. I'll keep that on watch. Cattle, huh? Let me get rid of these. No idea why it's doing that. Whoa, it's slow. Whoa. I'm tempted just to trade, honestly, real money and just really limit my share size to just like one, just so I can get accurate, real time data. I'll put you on to watch list, CLVS, but I'm not too sure where you're going. I'm confused by so many of these actually. It looks like today everything's kind of just following the market. Because we had a red day yesterday, it makes sense for it to bounce back up. Stocks are kind of like a rubber band. What shoots up too quickly must pull back. Something that pulls back too quickly must spring back up. Alright. Whoa! Okay, you're scary. Okay, this one's scary. Okay, and they're gonna get halted. Look at this. Cold. They're going to get halted. Okay. Not an ideal first trade. I definitely got FOMO right there. 1,000 times over. Look at that. FOMO. What the heck? Wait. I don't understand this. Why did... What? Okay, so it's pro shares. What? It's an ETF of what? Ooh. So what is this? Is this saying that the market's going up? What does this ETF company represent? Shares. Ultra short Bloomberg. Oh, natural gas. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, well, yeah, I know why it's coming up. Stupid gas. Yeah, now I know why this is going up. Now I know why this is going up. It's gas. Gas, oil. Oh my gosh. And wow, look at that. It just keeps ripping up. So I guess I'm going to wait for it to pull back. But that 5-minute candle, look how extended that thing is, man. Like, that's some serious, serious, serious buyers right there. Like, that's a lot of buyers. And the volume is, yeah, it's pretty decently up there for the light. Maybe 2 million, 1.5 million. Let's see, the volume for cold is 3.71 million. It's only gone up by 16%. So I'm going to be watching Calv. Definitely going to be watching them. They're shorted by 19% for Calv. Okay, so here's that pullback, and here's where that buying pressure is. So this is where it's probably the riskiest time to buy, but at the same time, the best deal to buy is coming up really, really, really soon. It doesn't look like it wants to go lower, and there's about there's 25 seconds left on the clock. Oh, I should have bought in already. About 20 seconds left on the clock for the 1 minute. So, oh, I should have bought in. No, I missed that. I missed it. As soon as they touched that 9 MA, you saw that. As soon as they touched that, they instantly pulled back up. That could have been a really good buy signal. Now, we don't know where it wants to go. Now it's kind of sketchy. The wicks are so extended on both ends. So only time will tell for this. Okay, that hot pocket is really killing me. Okay, so again, that pullback. Man, when these things shoot up, they shoot up so quickly. You have such a little time to react. I can barely look at level 2 data, man. Okay, so they're in a negative trend on the 1 minute, but they never went lower than 263, and then the sell signal would be 2605, or to buy in. I'm thinking of changing my hotkeys to mainly just buy on market, or maybe sell in the ask. But sometimes my orders don't get filled, and I just straight up don't know what to think about that. I was looking at other traders. When they do TOS, like real money, there's little to no delay. Okay, is it going up? I was getting close. I was getting pretty close right there. Getting pretty close to. If they would have went past 269, that would be a great buy signal. Look at that. 261. 266. 261. My finger is on the trigger. So the lows are gradually getting higher, but the highs are gradually getting lower, and it totally formed a pennant flag right here. You could totally see that. So now the consolidation range is going to be about right here, between 268 to 264. So that's if it doesn't fall below the 9 MA. And it looks like it's pretty low. It looks like a bearish. Looks pretty bearish, unless they get squeezed up in this candle. This is the determinant candle right here. Look at that. Slowly going up. Slowly creeping up. Well, once you buy in, you gotta buy in so quickly. Okay. It's going, okay. That thing's gonna rip. That thing's gonna rip. Okay. One second. New candlestick. See, if it was gonna rip up, it would have done it right there. Now I don't know where this thing's going. And they're not going lower than their previous candlestick. Look, 26.16, 26.22, 26.22. They're so neck and neck with each other. If it falls below 26.22, you know that the trend is pretty much dead. So, really gotta have lots of okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's dead. Now it's dead. So just let it do its thing. If I was a shorter, man, I'd be shorting right on this long wick right here. That thing is so overextended. It's nuts. And who knows, this could be a false breakthrough for it to go up. I sometimes get caught in those. Like, I'll sometimes say, oh, it's done, and then immediately, like a candlestick later, flies up. So about 30 seconds in, if you pull above 26.50 and then 26.69, that could be a potential good buying for it to go up to that next resistance point. I can't believe I made a negative trade by almost 50 cents. Jeez. And that was just 100 shares. If I had 300 shares, because I'm making up for my $100 loss, or sorry, I think it was like 70 or 50 or whatever dollar loss. I mean, I'm kind of stupid for tripling down on it, so I'm going to lower my share size. That's something I've been learning. I need to learn is that if I'm in FOMO or if I'm in some sort of emotional state, I need to learn to lower my share size. And that'll take some time. That'll take some time for sure, but it'll happen. It'll happen. Just gotta stick to it, man. Alright. So where's this doji going? Look how narrow that is. There's gonna be a reverse trend right here. There's a reason why the trading range is so narrow, so I gotta have my finger on the trigger. Because this is gonna move. And when it moves really, really quick. The volume's getting kind of low too. Gradually getting lower. I expect for it to spike up. So it's either going to go down or go up. I can't tell where it's going right here. It's got to break through that 269, 266. Look at that. It's breaking through, breaking through, breaking through. How high will it go? 269, never broke it. 275. Okay, will it break 292? Will it break 292? Look at that. I need to learn to hold it, man, especially when the candlestick like just starts. Because most of the time, you have to wait until between 30 and 45 seconds into the candlestick, and then it starts to kind of get pushed through. See what I mean? It's pushing up, pushing up. If I have a clock, I use a phone or a digital clock, so I always have this nice little button set up for me. I'm just gonna show this real quick. See? So here's my little trading setup. Man, that thing ripped up. And as soon as it went back to the 9 MA, that was another buy signal. We're in a total bullish trend, and now it's trying to reach 28. Oh yeah, something you guys might find interesting, and probably will end up being maybe feeling sorry for me. I'm allergic to caffeine. So I had surgery. So I have a medical condition known as hyperhidrosis, and you may have seen this on camera when I sweat excessively. Sometimes I've had spots of sweat in my shirt, and that's because I drink coffee in the morning. But I'm slowly figuring out, just ever since my surgery, I've noticed that the more and more I drink caffeine, the more and more I sweat. I had a Pepsi yesterday. A Pepsi. Just a Pepsi. And it felt like I ran a mile. Because my whole shirt was pretty much just had like a wet stain on it. And that was just wow. So this is actually a good thing and a bad thing. So let's see this potentially form another pennant flag. That's what we're looking for right here. So, of course it reached the high, it's got to pull back. Usually it doesn't just burst through like out of nowhere. It's got to have that pullback, and then it could potentially burst through. Because it needs that selling pressure to catch the shorts in, for it to get that buying pressure to go whoop. So, or it could completely pull back and maybe approach it another time of the day. But depending on the news, aka natural gas, so honestly, I don't even know if you have to look at the news. Oops, wrong one. It's Cabal. Whoopsie whoopsie. Alright. So let's go CLR. No. Everything's shooting up, man. Whoa. So cold. Yes, there we go. Here we go. May 26th. This is on 5/14. What? This is the latest news. 5/14. Bloomberg ultra short natural gas. What? closing May 26th. Bro, I'm in June. No. I know, bleh. Okay. Alright. Wow, they pulled back and they instantly. Wow, they did not have a lot of selling pressure right there. Wow, yeah, definitely bullish here. Because look at the wick. Look at this wick. It never shot below the 9 MA. So now we'll see if it does shoot below the 9 MA right here. I like. So now we're waiting for this. That's not right. That's not right either. This drawing is actually completely useless. Delete. Okay. That's not gonna help me at all. Oh wow, look. Super narrow trading range. Because something's about to reverse here. Some sort of trend. And there was a little hammerhead right here. So again, 9 MA never went through, never broke past 273, 2733, oh, 2729. Okay, now it broke through the trend. So now it's going to do that little pullback. It'll probably end up testing. That's actually a great signal to buy. Okay, right now it should form a new candlestick. This might surge up. No? Nope. Trend's dead. Never went lower. Okay. Here's an interesting trading quote that probably sounds stupid. Just like riding with the waves when surfing, you're riding with the waves when doing trading. Oh, I'm cringy. Alright, I'll shut up now. Okay, so let's see. 2745. We'll see if it reaches that. 2706. I think I might actually give myself like a 1-2 minute break. I have not eaten anything. I haven't drank anything. I'm going to have coffee. As you can see, I am sweating a little bit. And funny thing is, if I have any sort of little spice, like pepper, I will sweat. It sucks. Whenever I go on dates, and whenever I end up doing anything, and they just see all this sweat, it's like, ah. But I never sweat at night. It's just, virtually on dates, it's only when I eat. So that sucks, but it is the way it is. Oh wow. That candlestick going above it probably fooled some people going long there. or a buying opportunity. I mean, this guy went 11,000 shares in. 11,000 on 27. He bought right there. 11,000 shares. That's what? That's a lot of money. That's all I'll say. 20,000 shares. So I mean, he got like a 10 cent, 20 cent gain. So that he did good actually. He did pretty good. If that's the same guy, he did pretty good. Look, 27. Where are we? Here's 27061, and then 2720. Oh wow! If that's him, he gained almost 18 cents. That's pretty good for 10,000 shares. And it's almost, if he's at 20K too, that means he could have potentially been a that could have only been half of his half that was on the table. Half of his shares that was on the table. Okay. 5 minutes looks weird. I mean, it looks normal, but it looks weird. This actually kind of has the anatomy of a halted stock. This definitely has the anatomy of a halted stock. That's for sure. Okay. So again, where we're going? Are you gonna surge through 2730 and then 2745, 2730, 2745. So I just wanted to pass 2730 and 2745. $27.30 and $27.45. That's what I wanted to pass. And then I'll be going buy signal. Well, the negative trend is still gone. So you still want to do it soon. That's why, as a beginner, I really just want to buy in when it's kind of confirmed that there's a upward trend. Because if there isn't, I mean, you know, it's kind of suicide. I don't know if I'm going to be making this right at all. I actually don't know what to think about me doing this. And who knows, it could shoot through because it has that huge sell-off. But it's still bearish. I don't know where it's going. I can't read it. I can't really read it. What about here? So if let's say, I wonder if I do shift. I've never made anything like this in terms of like a candlestick. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I shouldn't even be doing this. It's completely useless. And then 15 minutes, it's like, okay. 15 minutes saying that you topped off. You're not going anywhere. Okay. So maybe I'll see. Here's a oh crap. Revlon. Revlon Elon. Okay. So I made a triple top. It broke through pretty much. Virtually made a triple top. Look at that. Almost a quadruple top. So it wanted to so much to recover. But now that it's recovered past this little point, you know, where else is it going? So now I have to go back and plot out some lines. And if it could, I mean, if it could go all the way up to like freaking 375, yeah, 370, that would be amazing. It's got a long way to go, and I need to write this out. So I know I have my resistance point already there, that's auto plotted, but unfortunately that doesn't actually, it doesn't sync on multiple screens, and I might actually try and customize the script for the resistant points to make it go across multiple screens. I don't know Thinkorswim's trading, not trading. I don't know their programming language, their TS, their wannabe TypeScript. So broke past that. Oh wow, that was a huge amount. Okay. Just kind of 1K, but I don't know where this thing's going. Shot up pretty high pretty quickly. It's gonna keep on shooting up. Be like FOMO. Let's narrow it down. FOMO. And that thing shot up pretty high. I don't know what to think of this. Whoa! FOMO. Oh man, that could have been bad. It's like climbing the ladders to heaven. Yeah, I might try and do that. I have auto pivots already placed on, but sometimes it doesn't detect every single thing. Like for example, there's this at 396 is something I gotta watch out for. 396, and maybe what about all time? Let's do max. Because every single day matters. Even stuff from like years ago. 14. Oh look at that, you're reaching up now. No way. No. You're gonna break through. Just broke through. Are you gonna break through? No, I missed. No. Oh no. I missed that. No. Oh. Man, I missed that. Oh. That could have been 20-30 cents there. And if that was 20-30 cents on 500. Let's do 25. Or about 125 bucks. Dang it, man. Man. FOMO. And look, it hit that 200 EMA. And so now that's it's broke through. Buying. I just don't know where the top is. And that's what I'm afraid of, man. There's no resistance here. Well, besides that right here. Well, that's not really looked at as a resistance point, so. Where is it? Why? I don't. Wait, what? I can't believe I missed that. That would have been. Oh, look at that. And they're halted. They're halted. They're halted. Let's see. They're halted. That's why the orders stopped going through. They're halted. 26. Yeah. Dang it, man. Dang it. Oh, no. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here we go. Yep, there it is. Halted. Man! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh no! Oh. I looked at Rev and I was like, wow, that thing is it got shorted so much, it's bound to recover. It instantly recovered, man. Look at that. Instantly just halfway up there. Throughout the previous day, bam, bam. Just because the market was whack. My gosh. And it looks like everything is kind of doing the same thing. Almost. Maybe not. Yeah, a little bit. Because there was a huge sell-off yesterday. I mean, you can see it right here. Dang it, man. I can't believe it. And I don't want to buy into Halt either, but at the same time, like, this is a great stock for recovery purposes. And I got halted at 7:05 and 31 seconds, so at 7:10 and 31 seconds it'll be resumed. I can't believe that. I just missed out on $125, and instead I lost money. I could have been up potentially 200 on the day, 190. And there goes my stomach. I'm going to take this time out to eat real quick, just chow down, and I'm going to also maybe drink coffee. I brewed it up, but I don't want to sweat. I am feeling kind of awake, but I don't know. So maybe I'll just eat my my little hot pocket. So now that this halt is coming in, now I have to pay attention to, what's going to be the, I can't think. What's going to be the, what's going to happen here? What will happen here? Usually the anatomy of, from what I found back in 2021, last year, when we were in a pretty good bull market, is that whenever a stock was halted, it would virtually pull back. It would shoot up, maybe have one green candlestick, and then midway like 30 seconds in, it'll pull back. It'll pull back hard. I'll maybe form like 3 more candlesticks on the 1 minute. Sometimes it goes past that 9 MA. Sometimes it goes to the VWAP. And from there, usually people buy in. However, if there's not enough, if they don't break the negative trend right here, then that means it's not going to go back up. So, but the spread, 10:30, I guess I missed that. So, I think they may pull back. Yeah, see. And they may pull back and then potentially break through again and pull back up, because this is a very heavily shorted stock, so it needs to recover. Where that recovery is, I mean, we could already be right here. This could be the average price that people were thinking, this is what Rev is worth. Which reminds me, before I go into this, I do actually want to look at the news. I should have done that from the beginning. I haven't eaten, so that was a mistake on my behalf. So there it is. It pulled back. It's coming through. It's going to break through again. The spread is about 2-3 cents, so it's not super narrow, but that is narrow. So this is the riskiest time to jump in, but at the same time it's moving so much. FOMO, 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 FOMO. 254, okay. If that becomes green out of nowhere, if this red candle's... Yeah, there we go, look at that. Hey! Okay, so now it came up to that resistance point. So now, there's no resistance. There's no resistance. Let's go 395. Let's go 395. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 395. Come on. I know you want to do this, man. Let's go. 395. Let's go. 395. That's what we're aiming for. 395. Absolutely little to no resistance between 395 and 276. Only thing I may look out for is 314, but even then. So, wait for it to pull back, broke a new high, let gradually go up throughout the day, but let's go, man. So it did that pullback, it's surging through, it's going to make a new high right now. Should have bought in already. RSI is saying it's getting really, really high. And look at that, it's going through, it's literally going to reach that $4 mark. It will reach that $4 mark, I think. I'm getting a little bit scared because I don't like doing it when it's so high up. I have all these technical indicators that kind of throw me off, like the RSI. And my body is like, no, 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 no. To me, trading. Well, it might be, no, it's a Hot Pocket, never mind. I still have the taste in my mouth. That's why. I know I could get much larger, a much larger, cent gain. Because this was only 80 cents, or 8 cents. 8 cents made 55 bucks off of 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares at 255, that's 2,550 bucks. 2,550 bucks for 55. Absolutely awful. That's probably less than 1%. So, I mean, it is what it is, but like 1.5%, 2% almost. Man. So make that pullback. So now, will it form another candlestick and do the same thing as this? And hit the 9 of 8 and keep going up? Or let's get that confirmation before we do anything. Okay, new candlestick. Okay, I was about to get off my chair and drink milk, but okay, I will do that. Alright, so pulled back. Now where are you going? So you never went lower than your previous candlestick. That's really bullish. That should be a buy opportunity right there. Still a buy opportunity. Still potentially a buy opportunity. My finger is up. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ah! Oh, there it is. No, 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 no. I don't want a short. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Flatten. Okay. That was a mistake. That could have ended really badly. That could have ended really bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button. Oh no. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That could have went south so quickly. And that, look at that. I had 3,000 shares. And I only got like 30 bucks off it. That was like, oh, tell me what price. Only a cent. Oh my gosh, a cent got me 30 bucks off of 3,000. That could have been bad. That could have been really, really bad. I mean, look at that. If I would... This is literally 15 cents in one candlestick. Now imagine that times 15. Speaking of which, because I'm awful at math, I could have been down 450 if I would... Oh my... Oh! May the Lord have mercy on me. Oh my gosh, that was awful. That was... That... Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. That could have been so bad. I'm telling you, man, these days, These days, I'm so afraid of pressing the wrong hotkey. I do that so often. For some reason, I don't know if I know it says easy to borrow, so I can short it if I wanted to. I don't know if I click sell market or if I click join the ask or join the bid, because I don't have any hotkey like that. Oh, don't tell me that was a misclick. Okay, so now it fell below the 90 minute. That should be enough for a buy signal. Look at that. Bursting through, bursting through, bursting through, bursting through. You fall below that 90 minute again, I'm out. And it kept going higher. this should be a surge up. Yep. Whoa. Man, these scratch trades, man. So now I'm at phase one. Man. Oh. Well, that's what happens when you buy in the consolidation area. That's where I'm at. Buying at the riskiest time. Well, that's all part of the learning curve, right? Oh man, I still can't believe that. That 3,000 share, man. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I think I need like a breather. That was big. That was too big for me. That could have been so bad. So very bad. I don't know where this thing is going, so I'm kind of just gonna let it do its thing. So now it might be reversing that trend. It's gradually going up. Okay, so it's in an upward trend, it looks like. Partially. Or almost. Oh, no, I missed it. It's gonna break through. Oops. So I gotta be quick. 281, 282, 285. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty risky to buy in here. 5 minutes says wait it out, 15 minutes says wait it out. And I'm saying wait it out. Because it kind of looks like it's arching. You can see it forming like a little arch right here. Look. If I can, oops. I always do that. I always go to the wrong thing. I need like a hotkey or something. Oh, no, should I make it like that? But they don't line up. That's it. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna see it when we go there. It doesn't look right. At the same time, I don't know if my little pattern is actually doing anything or not. I actually can't tell. I mean, this is just what, a resistance point? But there's nothing plotted, and it just went right on the trend line, so I don't know if that's what everyone else is looking at. Nope, definitely not then. Oh man. Now it's just shoot back to the VWAP. So let's see. This stock halted at one time again. It resumed at 710. 710 was right here. So yeah, it pulled back, went up, made a new high, pulled back. Now it should gradually start to consolidate, find a base, find its value price point, and once it's at its value price point, then you'll start getting bullish votes in. Because I mean, look at the volume, 1.5, 1 million on just the 1 minute. So this thing had 12 million when the halt started, and now it's got 32 million. Lots of gamblers. Alright, Pixie did something similar. Pixie got, they never got halted, but they were close to triggering the halt. But the only reason why they never did is because it's a penny stock, and I think they have to reach like 20% rather than just 10 or 5%. So, okay, whoa. Bad time to buy. That was a total bad time. I don't know why I did that. My own pattern screwed me over. Oh. My pattern screwed me over right there. And plus I'm 1,000 in. Why am I 1,000? Oh. Not thousands, actually. $0.04, $40. Nice. Not cool. And now when it comes to finding, oh, is it going to break past this point, it's becoming a lot harder. So I may actually just call it quits on Rev for now. I don't like trading in that consolidation range, because all the profit I make here, I'll give back in this area. That's why I'm finding out the more and more I trade. Because this little range is made for the scalpers. This is made for momentum traders. I am partially a scalper, but I'm mainly, like, I guess my main, thing is just buying in with that momentum. See, this would be a great buying opportunity. Wait, come on, go over. If it doesn't go lower, okay, these things are actually just distracting at this point. Like, that made me lose $40. I'm not happy about that. I knew it. I was like useless. I knew it was useless, and I still went with it. The reason why I said it was useless is because the drawing never lined up with a candlesticks. So I can't just put it like, in between, like right here, rather than not at the bottom. That's just not how it works. no one's looking at the same thing as you when you do something like that. So Rev, you were fun. You were fun. What about Pixie? How are you? That's super active. It is shooting up a little. I kind of have to. Ooh, I have to hurry. Have to hurry. I should be going back and plotting this. It looks like it just keeps getting lower for Pixie. And I don't know if there's any fundamental catalyst. Oh man. So I'm learning that I can't trade in those consolidation ranges, and I'm 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 starting to see them like form out a lot easier now. At the beginning of the year, I would always buy in the consolidation range. Before there was a confirmation of a breakout, and that made me that would make me lose a lot of money. So I was at 25,700. Now I'm at 25,660. So not what I was hoping for. Not at all. I'm still up, like, what, 15? Let's see. Oopsies. Wrong one. 15, 15 plus 67. Let me 2. I didn't trade anything else, right? No, okay. My rep just keeps plummeting. Pixie keeps plummeting. Doing the same thing, man. Doing the same thing as a Rev. Oh man. I don't like buying here. I like buying with the momentum. I mean, there's a surge of volume, so that's cool, but I can't really. I don't know. I can't really pick up anything. If that makes sense. I mean, this is kind of the same way, and I don't know if they're just doing this just because of the. Okay, let's see. Well, this happened. Huh. Yeah, I can't tell where this is going. It's somewhat is going with the market. The market has a little bit of momentum on this, but it's not a lot. Alright, these trades are there we go. Now it's more legible. You know, it's slowly creeping up. I'm keep on doing the same thing. Just saying, oh, we'll buy later. Buy later. I'll buy later. It's already shot up. So, the only thing I can do is just wait, man. The only thing I can do. need to shave for trim and get a haircut. I need to get those. I actually might get them today. It's actually not that bad of an idea. I need to start going back to the gym regularly. I've been going in and out. Sometimes in the afternoon. But I want to start going back at 5 a.m. Especially if I'm going to cut off caffeine from my diet. I need something to wake me up in the morning. So, that should be a thing. There should be a good buying opportunity. So I think, so I was looking at Relentless Trader yesterday. I really like his his YouTube channel because he likes to explain everything, his whole entire thought process, and I really admire that about him. Same thing with Ross, but specifically when it came to RT, I was I was going back and forth, like a few, I want to say like a few weeks ago. I would see him when he was in a trade. He would constantly go back between staring at the chart and staring at the level 2. I was like, okay, I'll try that. I tried doing that for a while. It didn't work for me. And then ever since I started to just stare at not so much the level 2 when I'm in a trade. Yeah, glance at that plus the time and sales, especially before you get into the trade. I could potentially see, where's this thing going? It was a lot easier for me to get in and get out really quickly, and for me to actually get out the place I wanted to. A lot of the times when I'm staring at the level 2 data, I'd admit, whoa, that's a lot. Okay? Anyways, when I was staring at the level 2 data, I noticed I would pretty much over time just lose money. So, yeah, I'm of course going to keep like staring at the level 2 data, but that's not going to be my number one thing, at least in the morning, to stare at. It's going to be fundamentally the chart itself as well as the clock. I think right now, for momentum traders, the number one thing people should look at is level 2. From 1 to 1, number 1, of course, is the chart, right? Number 1 is the chart. Well, number 1 should actually be the news. Number 2 should be the chart, right? And number 3 would be the technicals behind the chart. Is there a short flip, this, that, or the other? And then number 4 is also the time. And then number 5, if you were intraday, maybe time and sales and level 2. But that would probably end up being, instead of it being number 5, it would probably end up being like number 2 or number 3 for priority. I printed out some papers that tell me, okay, what's the formula for the first hour of the market opening? What's the formula for entering a trade intraday, like past the first hour? What's the formula for going into a trade in the last 30 minutes of the market until 1 p.m. hits, or on Eastern time, 4 p.m.? Things like that. They've been helping me get that format down. And once you make it consistent, then it's like, then you know what's up. then you know, like, hey, what works for me and what doesn't. So it's just having a journal, which I haven't uploaded a journal in literally ages, so I need to do that again. Having a journal and just jotting all this down is definitely should be the number one thing for teaching yourself. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's see where I go. I kind of want to get 30 more bucks if possible. Get to 25,700 on my account if possible. But if not, then it is what it is. If I go below 25,650, then I'm just done for the day. Then I just quit. That'll be my stop loss, pretty much. So 20 bucks. If I lose 20 bucks, I'm just done for the day. Just done. So I'll probably end up maybe keeping the recording up. I'm about to download Adobe Premiere. I don't have Adobe Premiere on here. I've got Lightroom, Photoshop, and Illustrator, but no video editing software. So I may end up getting that, and then maybe trimming live recordings, because a lot of times, I'll just sit here and do nothing. So I might do that, or I might just upload live recordings, just say, oh, screw it. For recaps, most definitely I'll just be trimming things. And who knows, I'll probably end up taking clips from the live recording and just placing it inside the recap portion. So, maybe. All right. We'll see where this thing goes, man. Let's see where it goes. Yeah. has summoned me. Okay, where are you? I got both above 275. I'm gonna keep this on here. Okay. This is starting to break past that point. Okay, what's the volume? What's the volume? What's the volume? Volume's getting higher. Volume's getting higher. Volume's getting higher. It's gradually getting higher. Look at that. Just from here. It's gradually. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see. I want to pass that resistance point, and then I want to pass my drawing, and then I want to pass 275. If I can pass 275 and maybe get a confirmation at 277, then at 277 I might buy in. Because between 277 and 316, there's not a or 315, there's not a lot of resistance. So, we'll see. I can't really tell where anything's going because it's so compressed. Part of me wants to get like 3 monitors and set those up, which would be pretty cool. Maybe just have like a 4th monitor on the top that's kind of just a stock screener. One day, that's my dream, man. Just having a bunch of like 3 monitors for trading, maybe a 4th monitor for maybe a stock screener, and then maybe another monitor in like another room or something like that for like games or whatever. That would be a really cool setup. That would be like an office for trading, and then maybe another office or my bedroom for playing games or something. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. That would eliminate distractions too. For me personally, I'm pretty sure I have like ADHD or something, because or ADD. I get distracted extremely easily, and I even bought like a little time safe to where I even bought like a time safe. So if I put my phone inside the time safe, what happens is that it'll automatically lock for a certain duration of time, whether it's 5 minutes, 5 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72, 128. So that's really cool for people like me who are kind of tech addicts, especially while working. It's probably the biggest distraction, probably a big reason why people lose money. So, yeah, I'm trying to build that into a habit. I've been using my phone less and less, but after like usually the first run, I'm like, you know, after the first run, I'm like, okay, now it's slow. And you do have to have something to kind of keep your mind occupied while in this little consolidation range. But I can't like play games or something that has my primary 100% focus, or I can't watch TV either, because if there's like a certain action scene or something that's really engaging, that could go against you. Reading is a good one. Reading is definitely a good one, but you have to glance and read, glance and read, glance and read, back and forth. If anyone has any ideas of things to do, kind of just to keep the clock ticking while waiting for potential trading opportunities, I'd love to hear it, because I would love to hear ideas like that. And who knows, maybe doing more research on stocks. Of course, that's going to be the number one OG type of thing. But if you, let's say you have your watch list already planted, and it's not really a super active day, what are you going to do then? you gotta have that little sort of distraction slash hobby on the side to where you can be set up for the next setup. So, you know, it is what it is. So, we'll see. We shall see. I still want to be above 30. Feeling pretty good, pretty green, I'm green so far, so hopefully it'll stay like that. Only time will tell though. I still haven't finished my hot pocket, so I'm probably just gonna go just do that. Oh, that's hurting my stomach. Oh. Have you ever woke up in the middle of the night and then drank a crap ton of water? Or you not in the middle of the night, but woke up in the morning on a complete empty stomach and just chugged water, and your stomach just it has like it's almost like it's twisting. That's how my stomach feels right now, because I'm on an empty stomach, and usually when like it's really rare, but it's like a stomach twitch or something. I don't know exactly why it does that. I know that there's some sort of technical term behind it, but heck if I know. So I'm up $92 on the day. It's not bad, but it's like not good at the same time in comparison to what my account is. SLNO. Trading is becoming a lot more easier as time progresses. I know I can do this. I know I know I can do it. Look at that. The lows are gradually getting higher. Look at that. And the highs are getting. It's gonna try and form maybe a triple top. Wait, why does it have resistance 2 and resistance 1? R2 is 271 and R1 is 270. So let's see, like that ain't. Is that a double top? If it's off by a cent, is that a double top or not? I don't. I don't know what to think about that. That's actually, I don't. See, you'd think now would be the best time to buy, right? Because it's at 240, never fell below. I'll probably wait until the next candlestick, wait for a confirmation, because you want it to fall below 240. You want it to gradually get higher. It's like steps, steps to heaven, pretty much. It's gonna form another wave, just like this, and it might try and approach a third resistance. Look at that, green. That's great. So now, what I want to see is this to potentially try and hit a third resistance point and hopefully shoot through. It's definitely going to try. I think it will. 5 consecutive red candles. That could be a great buying opportunity. You need that. You need that selling. You need that selling pressure to get that buying pressure. But the only problem is, in comparison to like early morning at like 7 a.m., it's a lot easier to, I guess, be profitable about getting that selling pressure to get that buying pressure. And the reason why is because you have a lot more volume, you have a lot more momentum, you have a lot more people, trading the same thing. Throughout the day, once the volume gets lower, I mean, this is only at about 300,000 shares, 200,000 shares, like 100,000 shares, and then earlier, it was at 2.8 million shares, right? So the biggest moves of the day are always going to be around, 6:30, 7 a.m., sometimes 7:30, all the way, and then it'll pretty much be like dead all the way until, coming up to the hour, virtually, of 9, rarely 10, and most definitely 11. I've noticed around 10:45 to 11:15, like this is a strategy that I've been like kind of working on over the past few months, and that is figure out when is the second spike for some of these stocks if they have super bullish news or some sort of really great catalyst, and usually it's around 11 a.m. and that's like a time. It's not always 11 a.m., but I found at least like 60-70% of the time, like if it were to go up, it would be around 11 a.m. depending on the stock, and this is mainly for low caps. So that's personally my experience of what I found. That's personally what I found. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know, but if I've been finding out that it's like doing that regularly, consistently, it's a good hypothesis, to go based off of. Just put your money where your mouth is. But every time I did, I would always either buy in too late or buy in when it starts going down. So, and sometimes I would buy, like, I remember there was this one day where I said, screw it, I'm going to do live trading. And I ended up getting $1,000 on the day. Instantly, within like 5 minutes, I got $1,000, and I was like, whoa! And then, literally, the next 3 days, I lost like 200. Then I lost 300, and I lost another 300. I was like, man, I just got like this ace setup, and then boom, instantly reversed. And that was when I was trading intraday, like 11. That was between the 10:45 a.m. and the 11:15 a.m. time periods. I was like, man, me getting caught in those riffraffs, that's what really drew me away from trading intraday. Is just that one moment, that one little moment, that just scared me because I realized that crap. Am I not made for this? Am I not made for intraday? You know. But I'm finding out that you kind of have to live with intraday. Just don't trade as much and lower your sizes. Like, I'm thinking like anything past 730, it's almost like I should lower my size by half to 3/4, and just have a quarter, 1/4 of worth of your original share size I would do in the morning. If I were to do something like that, that means I could potentially tread the water and get better at it. But it's hard. It's really hard intraday because you don't really know where things are going. Intraday, yeah, you could go based off the waves depending on the stock. Like this stock, it looks pretty legible for intraday. It seems like it's just gonna have one wave, two wave, three up to form a third wave, and maybe a third wave again. You know. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing right now, and it's definitely risky. So I'm gonna go back, lower my size, and realize trading this is much more risky than in the morning. So we'll see. We'll see. My biggest gain ever was in intraday. And it was much more than 1,000. I got it within, like, I held on for like 30 minutes, and this was back in GameStop, and that's what really pushed me to do trading, was just that one trade, and that was a blessing and a curse. Ever since I had dedicated a year of my life to this stuff. It's funny how things just automatically just change your life. Like a week before that, I wanted to do programming. I wanted to be a full stack developer, develop websites, and then eventually move into robotics. Now I want to do trading as a main career, and trade in the morning, and hopefully be able to do some sort of robotics, anything robotics wise, anything even software wise, software development. I'd love to get back into as a second job. That would, to me, that would be such a beautiful, beautiful life setup. That would just be amazing. But I know that robotics, it's a full time job. I'm over here doing full stack development, constantly going back, looking at different functions, looking at these different functions that these people have made in their little JavaScript APIs, wondering how the heck does that work, and going back and forth. Man, it's a lot of memorization, but it's also a lot of glossary search, glossary. Like going back into a glossary to look up certain terms and going with it. It's a whole process, but I do enjoy it, that's for sure. It's got that nice little research that you gotta do, which I love doing research. I love getting to the bottom of things. That's my number one strength. Strength would be getting to the bottom of things. Like, people can't keep secrets from me, man. I do not allow that. No secrets from me. So, but that comes with its own pros and cons. Let's see where you go. Okay, shooting up. Hopefully past the VWAP. As much as I do want to buy in, like immediately when it shoots down like this, yeah, sure, the stock has a history of doing it, but I'm kind of in an emotional state right now, so I do want to hold off a little bit. I'm totally all over the place, absolutely, mentally. So head's not in the game, so I gotta focus. Gotta focus. I'm gonna eat the rest of my hot pocket. I don't know. I am very hungry. Looks like they're definitely going to try and hit that, make another resistance point at that first and second level. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Oh man, that hot pocket is making me sweat. There we go. Should be done sweating now. They're coming up to that resistance point of 275. They're getting up there gradually. I'm gonna actually just call it quits for now. Just take my profit and just call it quits for the day. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna do that. Just gonna call it quits. Screw it. Quits. Call it quits, and I'll probably end up working on my website. Just yeah, I guess I'll call it quits. Honestly, yeah, yeah. Like I don't want to quit, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's the only thing that's moving is Calv and Rev. And Calv is just going the complete opposite direction of anything, of where it's supposed to go. I chose this as a potential something on my watch list, and I think I made a decent mistake potentially because the lower got lower and then gradually got a little bit higher, and then eventually it just right here it just sold off, and I should have kind of put two and two together because of this right here, 226, 173, and again 173. So that was kind of like a indicator that people are bearish on the thing. So that sucks. But yeah, I think I'll call it quits. I'll end up doing a recap maybe later on throughout the day and just putting that out. But yeah, I guess I'll call it quits. All right. Well, it's been great. I appreciate you, some of you guys tuning in. Well, not tuning in, but if you guys see this, I appreciate you guys seeing it. If not, I appreciate I it's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or the recap. All right, take care.